If you own the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer or you're thinking about getting it, today I'm gonna tell you 5 ways you're using this wrong and how to fix it. Are you ready to see them? Let's go. Mistake number 1, you're still flipping and shaking everything. And honestly, this one gets me kind of excited because if you're like me, for years, we've been shaking, rotating our food because most air fryers only have one burner. But the Typhur Dome 2, it's got a burner on the top and the bottom. You set it, you forget it, you walk away. In most instances. I'm gonna show you this in action because today I have like the easiest fancy recipe ever. 4 ingredients and it's ready in less than 15 minutes. All you need is 3 to 4 skinless salmon fillets. You're also gonna want a pint of cherry tomatoes, a little salt and pepper, P.S. we don't count that as an ingredient, 1 Boursin cheese. Now, I'm sure there's a better way to say this, but I'm calling it Boursin cheese. Correct me in the comments, tell me how to do it right. And then we're gonna cook some pasta on the side. Now, I chose this, I don't know what this is called, gemelli pasta. Do whatever you want. Sometimes people do penne pasta. Cook that up, and you can do it simultaneously while you cook up the salmon. And we're gonna remove the grill plate from the Typhur, and then I'm just gonna spray some oil right here in the basket. And then today I have 3 salmon fillets. I'm gonna pat them dry, place them here in the basket, throw on some salt and pepper, give them a spray, and then you're gonna take this entire pint of cherry tomatoes and drop it all around the salmon. You can mist some oil on this as well. Personally, I like to use avocado oil. You could do olive oil if you'd like. I think I'll throw out a little bit more salt. And then we're just gonna pop this right inside the air fryer. Now, since my fillets here from Walmart are pretty thin, I'm actually gonna go from my usual 8 minutes down to about 6 minutes for the initial cook. When the timer's up, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this delicious cheese. By the way, you could pick out any sort of flavoring that you want. This is all of the seasoning right here in the cheese, so that's super awesome. We're gonna take it out of the wrapper, place it right here in the middle of the tray. Oh boy, it's gonna be so good. Go ahead and close it up. We're gonna go back to 350 degrees and air fry for another 5 to 6 minutes. And in this little time period, that cheese is just gonna get softer and melty. And check it out, look how beautiful this looks. Now everything is ready to just stir. I like to use a wooden spoon. This is so great with the salmon because it just naturally flakes up. So you suddenly have this beautiful sauce. Now, if you do not like salmon, you could do chicken in here if you want, but you will need to take the chicken out and dice it up because it's not gonna just flake apart like salmon does. Now grab your pasta, go ahead and drain it. Don't you love my cute little strainer? This is like the best thing ever. I'm gonna put my pasta right here in the pan with my sauce, stir it all up, and boom, that is your super fancy 4 ingredient dinner that was ready in less than 15 minutes. You are welcome. Isn't that awesome? This is the fanciest, most effortless meal I think I've ever made. So good. Oh my goodness. Now you gotta see what my taste testers think.
That's good.
5 stars?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Easily 5 stars.
Yes. Mommy wins, mommy wins. Now, I've been using the Typhur Dome 2 for about 2 years now. I absolutely love it. I love all the functions. I love all the space. And I'm so grateful that Typhur is sponsoring today's video because I love the company too. Now, if you've been thinking about snagging this or you got it and you know someone who wants it, you can often find this on sale during Prime Day, which depending on when you're watching this, it's happening next week. I will have a special coupon code for you down in the description box, or you can click right here to snag it. And thank you, Typhur, for sponsoring this video because the results here are amazing. Now let's talk more about these mistakes. And I want you to know, one of these mistakes is quietly making a mess inside your air fryer that you can't even see. We'll get to that in a minute, but right now, let's talk about mistake number 2. This might feel a little contradictory. You're using air fry mode for everything. Now, generally speaking, when I teach people how to use the air fryer, I just say, don't worry about all the other buttons, just hit air fry, set the time, set the temperature, you're golden. And that is true on most air fryers. But on the Typhur Dome 2, the presets actually change what is happening inside the air fryer. The fan speed changes, which burner is heating up changes, when to use the grill plate or not changes. There are 15 different cooking modes. For example, the steak preset. preset. This one uses the bottom burner only, and it cuts the fan way down low, and there is a preheat function built in. And this is so you can get a really beautiful, nice sear. Your steak isn't gonna dry out, it's gonna turn out absolutely incredible. Same with the baking preset. This one's in the app. The bake preset uses a low fan speed, giving it that true oven baking effect. And by the way, look at how many cookies you can bake in this massive 12 by 12 basket. They turned out absolutely amazing, and you don't even have to turn on your oven. There's also the pizza button, which just like the steak, it has a nice hot preheat function. Then the fan speed drops. So just like the steak, you get that instant sear. In your pizza, you get a beautiful golden crispy crust. And again, huge basket means full size 12 by 12 pizza. If you've watched me for a little while, you know that I usually say, skip the preheat, you don't need it. But with the way these presets were built, on the steak and pizza, you absolutely want to use that preheat function. Now, if all of these preset buttons have you wondering, wow, I'm feeling overwhelmed, there's 15, how am I going to remember all of this? Well, guess what? I made you a chart. This chart is something you can just download, print, and hang in the cabinet right above your air fryer. It shows you what the fan speed is for each setting, if the heat is coming from the upper or lower or both of the burners, and whether or not you should use the grill plate. If you click right here and sign up for it, I will email it to you. Also, if you don't have the Typhur Dome 2, but you want to know when it goes on sale, go ahead and request this, because I will also send you an email as soon as this goes on sale. And if I have a coupon code, I'll email that to you as well. This is completely free just for you. You are welcome. Mistake number 3, you start to notice that your kitchen just fills up with smoke anytime you cook something fatty. Let me explain why this is happening and how you can fix it. If you're cooking up like bacon, chicken thighs, some fatty steaks, what's happening is as that fat is rendering out of the meat, you're gonna see a lot more grease. Some of it is splattering up into that burner. Remember, the burner is pretty close to the food because it's such a shallow basket. Also, if you're using a setting where the lower burner is running, that hot oil and grease is just right there in the basket and getting very hot. So obviously it's gonna make a lot of smoke. But here are 3 little things you can do to help keep the smoke down. Number 1, trim excess fat. Pat the food dry. Less fat going in means less fat coming out as smoke. And the drier surface helps you get a nicer sear, so it's a double win. The second thing you can do is use the steak mode for things like steaks, burgers, anything you want a quick sear on. Remember, steak mode turns that top burner off, so you don't have to worry about fat and grease splattering up into that top heating element. It just falls back down, and there's gonna be less smoke. And here's a little bonus tip for you. Because in that steak mode, only the bottom burner is running, you absolutely can give the burgers and the steak a flip halfway through, so you get the sear on both sides. And yeah, tip number 1, this is the one exception. You do want to flip it when you're in that steak mode. And how you doing so far? Any surprises? Be sure to let me know what you've learned down in the comments below. And if you're starting to notice grease building up around the heating element and the fan, well, you are in luck, because that's where the self-cleaning function comes in handy. We're going to talk about that right now with mistake number 4, which is you are running the self-clean mode wrong. And this is a big one because that name can be a little bit misleading. Self-clean does not mean it's going to clean the entire machine. It's targeting one specific thing, and if you don't know that, you're actually going to be making a really big mess. So what's happening, just like a self-cleaning oven, the self-clean mode turns the unit up to very high heat, either for 1 or 2 hours, depending on the mode that you select. And it's basically going to just vaporize all of that baked on grease and gunk that builds up around the heating element and fan. Now, this has been a huge problem in all other air fryers. Those are parts you just really cannot even reach. Because look at this. Here's some footage of an old air fryer that I dismantled, and we were really able to take a look and see what's going on around that heating element and that fan. And there's just really no simple way to clean up there. So Typhur built the solution that takes care of that. It bakes it all off, which is going to lead to less smoke. It's going to lead to less smelly air fryer. I mean, it's pretty awesome. But if you've got food in your basket or any crumbs or remnants, and then you go run that self-cleaning function, what's gonna happen? You are just gonna like obliterate those crumbs. It's gonna make your kitchen stink to high heaven. So you've got to clean out the basket before you run that self-cleaning feature. So speaking of, this is how I quickly clean the basket. I just love me some good old Dawn Power Wash. I'll first wipe out any extra grease with a paper towel. Then I spray that Dawn Power Wash right in the basket and the grill grate, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes. And then if there's a lot of grease, I don't want that going down the drain. So I'll get another paper towel and just wipe that out. Then I run it under some nice warm, hot, soapy water, and it's looking good as new. And then when you're ready to run that self-cleaning cycle, do be sure to take the grate out of the basket and then just give it a run. I know one question you're already asking is like, how often should I be running the self-cleaning mode? And really, it just depends on how often are you using this air fryer. If you're cooking super greasy things like bacon every morning or chicken thighs or steak or really fatty types of things, and you're doing it quite often, then I would run the self-cleaning once a week. You don't need to run it every day though. If you're cooking some of those greasy things less often, maybe just make a goal to do it the first Sunday of every month, something like that. Just know you do not have to run it after every single meal. And real quick, if you're still finding this useful, don't forget I got a link to this free preset chart for you, and any deals or coupon codes, all of that's gonna be down below in the description and in the first comment. All of that is free for you. Mistake number 5, you haven't connected the app. And if you haven't done this, you are missing out because they have added some new really cool AI features. The one I want to show you today is called their AI Wellness. You can basically set your daily goals for the number of calories and macros that you want. You can decide, hey, I'm aiming for like 90 grams of protein, or keeping my carbs down under 150 and my fat up to 62 grams, whatever you want. You can decide your fiber, your sugar, your sodium. You save those goals, and then when you are eating your meal, you can just take a picture of the food you're eating, and it's going to use AI to calculate your serving amount and the macros and the calories that you consumed. I just love the way Typhur continues to innovate, and I'm just so excited about all the cool things they are developing. Setting up the app just takes a couple of minutes. I will put links down in the description below so you can go snag the app. It's totally free. If you snag that free preset chart, I have a code. This will take you to all the recipes that I've done for the Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. Let me know, has this been helpful for you? Drop a comment below. Click here for the preset chart. I'll email you that Prime Day deal as soon as it's live. And then I bet you're gonna love this next recipe made in your Typhur Dome 2 air fryer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.